Alright, welcome back to the studio where the sound of sports is heard. My name is Idan Castillo, and if you missed the last video, we did a mock draft picks 1 through 13, and in this video we're continuing. So, with the 14th pick in the NFL draft, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers select Tristan Wirfs. Look, this offense is insane. They just added Rob Gronkowski. But one of the reasons why Tom Brady left New England is because he was under duress the entire season. So Tampa Bay got to make sure Tom Brady's protected. So they bring in an offensive lineman and a very good one, a plug-in player that will be able to start in day one. All right, with the 15th pick in the NFL draft, the Cleveland Browns, Denver's pick, selects Mekhi Becton. Look, they knew when they traded out of 10, they knew Mekhi Becton was going to be there. He is by far one of the best offensive linemen in this draft. And look, the Browns, they need to rebuild this offensive line. It has been one of their main issues for years and years and years. And Mekhi Becton will be that leader of this offensive line to help turn the tide. All right, with the 16th pick in the NFL draft, the Cardinals select Javon Kinlaw, defensive lineman. Look, this team is rebuilding, and they're doing it quickly. In my opinion, they're one of the most underrated teams right now in the league. And they bring in a guy like Kinlaw, a cornerstone defensive lineman. He will fit perfectly. And I think this Cardinals rebuild is almost done. All right, with the 17th pick in the NFL draft, the Cowboys select Kristian Fulton. He is a beast. They lost Byron Jones, but they have the perfect replacement for Kristian Fulton. So I fully expect Kristian Fulton to get off the board here and make his pit stop at Dallas. All right, with the 18th pick in the NFL draft, the Dolphins' second selection select Cesar Ruiz, offensive lineman. They just drafted Tua. They put Tua behind the current offensive line they have. Tua's going to get injured within a half. So they got to rebuild that offensive line. And they have another pick in this first round, so they got to pick another offensive lineman. They got to make sure Tua is protected the second he gets on that field. All right, with the 19th pick in the NFL draft, the Jags select Justin Jefferson. Yeah, they missed out on the top 3 receivers that went early in the draft, but Justin Jefferson is the next best thing. He's a big receiver. He will jump up and get that football no matter where you throw it. He will be a perfect complement to DJ Chark, and Gardner Minshew is going to have quite a bit of selections to throw to next season. With the 21st pick in the NFL draft, the San Francisco 49ers select Clayvon Chasen. And San Fran, the reason why they traded out of that pick is because they know if they want a receiver, they can pick it later. This draft is super heavy, and they want middle round draft picks. So that's why they traded out to 21. And they were able to actually get a very good player in Clayvon Chasen because they don't have DeForest Buckner anymore. So they need that new pass rush and that new run stopping, and Clayvon Chasen will fit in well in San Fran. With the 22nd pick in the NFL draft, the Vikings select Jeff Gladney, a cornerback. They just lost Xavier Rhodes, and they lost other players in their defense, and need to rebuild a little bit. So Jeff Gladney will help kind of realign this defense and help start this rebuild. With the 23rd pick in the NFL draft, the New England Patriots select, ready for this, Jordan Love. Yeah, this might be a little bit of a risk, but they have to take it. I don't think they're going to get Cam Newton, and Jordan Love will be that type of player who fits their scheme perfectly. Bill Belichick loves strong-arm quarterbacks, and he wants somebody who you can plug in and develop him right away. He might not be successful, but he's a risk worth taking. With the 24th pick in the NFL draft, the Saints select linebacker Patrick Queen. Look, the Saints need linebackers. The rest of their team is all good. In my opinion, this is the best complete roster in the NFL. The offensive line is solid. The receivers are solid. The quarterback is great. The running backs are great. The cornerbacks are great. Everything is great about this Saints team. But they do have that small hole in linebacker. So they address it here. And guess what? This is a complete football team. So the Saints stay in good shape. With the 25th pick in the NFL draft, there is another trade. The Vikings just picked in the 22nd, and they don't need this 25th pick. So they trade out with the Ravens. They exchange first-round picks, and Vikings gain a 4th. So not bad for the Vikings. And the Ravens select linebacker Kenneth Murray. Look, the Ravens are another team that needs a linebacker. Very complete team. They just need that linebacker. And they just saw that Patrick Queen left, so they knew they had to trade up and get theirs. So, good move for the Ravens. Next up, the 26th pick in the NFL Draft. The Miami Dolphins select Josh Jones, offensive lineman. Again, they need offensive linemen. They got to protect Tua. With the 27th pick in the NFL Draft, the Seattle Seahawks select defensive lineman Marvin Davison. Look, they just lost Jadeveon Clowney. They got to fix that hole. They do. They're good to go next season. With the 28th pick in the NFL Draft, which is the Ravens pick, the Vikings select Denzel Mims, wide receiver. Look, they just lost Stephon Diggs, and Denzel Mims is almost an exact copy of him. Fast, strong, can run routes well. So Denzel Mims will fit in great alongside Kirk Cousins and the other offensive players. With the 29th pick in the NFL Draft, the Tennessee Titans select Robert Hunt. They just extended Ryan Tannehill. They're looking to extend Derrick Henry. They gotta make sure that offensive line stays intact, and Robert Hunt will do that for them. This is a team that's looking to expand and to get better every season, and Robert Hunt will be a vital piece to their offensive line. With the 30th pick in the NFL Draft, the Packers select Jordan Brooks, linebacker. The Packers have two holes, linebacker and wide receiver. And it's more important at this point in late first round to address linebacker. Linebackers are limited while receivers are unlimited in this draft. So Jordan Brooks goes to Green Bay. With the 31st pick in the NFL Draft, San Francisco's second pick, they select Brandon Ayuk. Excuse me if I pronounced that wrong. He is he's a player who I would personally pick in the second round, but San Fran wants that receiver and they want it now. So he is going to be a good fit in San Fran with Jimmy Garoppolo. There's not much to say here besides the fact that San Francisco likes him and they will draft him at 31. And finally, with the 32nd pick in the NFL Draft, the Chiefs select Trayvon Diggs. Trayvon Diggs, look, this Chiefs defense was their weakness of last season, although they didn't have a lot. And Trayvon Diggs can eventually become a cornerstone player for them on this defense if they ever need one. So I can see Trayvon Diggs going there. So let me know what you think of my NFL Draft. Let me know if you think I missed out on any trades or if you completely disagree with me. I don't expect to be right about any of this, but it was fun doing it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Sound of Sports.